Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Waterloo Regional Police are investigating two separate shootings. The first over the weekend in a popular area of Waterloo. The latest early this morning in Cambridge, where a home was riddled with more than a dozen bullet holes. We'll start there. Police releasing this video in their search for the suspects in today's incident. Officers are looking to identify and speak to the owner and occupants of the vehicle seen here. The shooting happened on Arthur Falk Drive around 1:45 a.m. No one was hurt, and police believe it was a targeted incident, but it has left people in the area feeling on edge.
It's giving me an idea of like gun culture is being common here, what's happening here.
We all are scared because everyone goes, some have a night shifts, sometimes we have alone at homes. So it's a big concern right now for us.
We do believe that the people involved did park directly in front of the house and then shot directly at the house.
Police say their investigation is still in the early stages. They're asking anyone with information or surveillance footage to get in touch. And new footage to show you here capturing the weekend shooting in Waterloo. The moments when gunfire rang out between people in two different vehicles. It happened just before 2 a.m. Sunday. Police say the people pulling the triggers were in two different dark-colored vehicles. This is in the area of Bridgeport Road and Weber Street East. And it's believed that one person was hurt in the incident, but they haven't been located. No suspect descriptions have been released at this time, but police are hoping to speak with the people in both the dark and light-colored vehicles seen in this security footage. 5 people have been arrested after an armed robbery at the Cambridge Centre last night. Waterloo Regional Police say it happened at a jewelry store in the mall just before 5:30 p.m. They were allegedly armed with handguns, sledgehammers, and duffel bags. A 22-year-old man, a 19-year-old man, a 17-year-old boy, and 2 15-year-old boys, all from the Toronto area, were arrested and charged. Police believe the group is connected to 4 other robbery and firearm-related incidents that all took place yesterday in Waterloo and outside Waterloo Region.
Result of somebody that saw something suspicious and they contacted police, and we were able to act quickly and effectively. Officers were quick to react and were able to arrest the individuals, and as a result we were able to arrest them all for robbery related charges as well as weapon related charges. We did seize 2 loaded firearms as a result of this investigation as well.
CTV's Colton Weens will have more on that investigation tonight at 6. Next, more allegations from former workers against a now closed local grocery store. We'll go to CTV's Tony Grace live in studio for an update on this and some other news our team is following. Tony.
And Leanne, we're hearing from a handful of people who say they are former employees of Dutchie's Fresh Market and that they're owed thousands in unpaid wages, including one who worked right up until the day the Waterloo location closed. These claims come after dozens of others and guilty pleas on 13 violations under the Employment Standards Act.
So all what I want, I work, I should get my pay. That's it. I don't care what the outcome is, but I need my money.
CTV's Jeff Pickle brings us more at 6, including a former employee who says he's new to Canada from Afghanistan and was sending money home to his mother who's in the hospital. Also tonight, tense moments during the first Cambridge Council meeting to discuss the city's 2026 budget, which is being introduced under Ontario's Strong Mayor legislation. Some councillors upset that they were initially told they couldn't ask questions during the meeting and that the criteria to suggest budget amendments wasn't laid out properly.
The legislation from the province is that the mayor is to deliver the budget, not a staff or council. And it can have its benefits. It can very much streamline the process, and we had that happen last year. There were no problems last year, but it seemed this year that there were just some there was rules that were just kind of implemented on the fly that made us say, what's going on here? It impeded with our job, and all of council noticed.
About halfway into the meeting, questions were allowed after several councillors pushed back. CTV's Heather Centerin following this story and tells us more about what's happening next in this budget process coming up at 6. For now, Leanne, back over to you.
Okay, Tony, thanks very much. And we'll take our first check on the weather with Alex. Nice to see you today.
You too, and nice to see some sun out there.
Yes, it certainly was. Oh my goodness, the vitamin D. If you got out this afternoon, even just to stand outside, it felt great just being outside and not too cold. Just need a little layer and you're good for a walk.
Felt a little bit warmer too than what it was. Nothing significant, but just being in that direct sunlight made such a big difference.
It makes all the difference.
It does.
Especially at this point in November.
Yeah, mid-November, and we get to enjoy, well, we're far past those summer-like days, but if we take a look at our satellite and radar map, good news. That sun could be making an appearance once again tomorrow. We're seeing some nice clear conditions on and off pretty much throughout the day, so a mix of sun and cloud. A little bit, some areas further south, southwest. Potentially seeing a little bit of wet weather as we get into the evening at this point. So 4 degrees here in Kitchener-Waterloo, and that was our daytime high. We were expected to hit a high of 3, so lucky for us, we get 1 degree more with a little bit of sunshine too. Many other areas sitting in the single digits this hour. And as we take a live look from Ira Needles in the city of Waterloo, that sun setting just a short time ago. 4:55 p.m. that sun, Leanne, is now going down.
It's a little bit depressing.
I know, just a bit.
Before the 5 o'clock hour. All right, we'll take a break, tell you what you need to know. Waterloo Regional Police and the New Hamburg Legion are hosting a fraud and internet safety seminar Thursday. You can check it out at 1 p.m. at Branch 532. Complimentary coffee, tea, and water will be served. The seminar is also free.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
All right, we are getting a special look here at Royal City Nursery as things get a little bit more festive.
You got it, yes.
We are here with Tanya Olson, and okay, we were chatting a bit about this before. Don't get to really see the ins and the outs when doing these segments. Today we're going to do a little bit of a behind the scenes look, which is great. So many things to get into the festive spirit. There's something for the gardener, maybe gift giving, and of course some tips in terms of decorating for Christmas.
Absolutely, and you're right. Normally when we're doing these segments, we generally tend to stay in one spot, so we're not wandering around. So today we're going to do a bit of a tour, and as you can see, when we think gardening at this time of year, we want that garden to come inside, right? So in terms of decor, that could be anything from bringing the natural elements inside. It could be, I know right now we're taking a look at paper, and these are 3D paper ornaments, absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. Now these guys are actually really special to me. My dad's family is Danish.
Okay.
So our Christmas tree is done in paper ornaments.
Oh, so
and it's been that way for years. So it's a neat way to kind of bring that through. And when we're thinking natural decorations and natural ideas, there's lots of different things you can do indoors or out. So whether it's incorporating some of the seed pods, whether you've got these in your own garden and you're cutting, or you're doing something a little bit bigger, even what you're chatting through right now, this is called a Real Touch pick. And the nice thing with these, I know they're plastic, but we still get some real pine cones on there, and we actually have something that looks real.
I was going to say, it looks real.
Yeah, totally real, right? So indoors and outdoors, and then again, no different than we want to make your garden styling a little bit easier. We want to make your decorating styling a little bit easier too.
Okay, it wouldn't be the festive season, of course, without some beautiful, beautiful poinsettias, a very popular choice for this time of year.
Absolutely.
You recently had a new shipment come in with a local connection as well.
Totally local growers, so we're loving that. The beautiful thing is you don't just need to have a red one, right? So you've got a whole bunch of different options. You can do a mottled, that one's mottled red and white. We've got pink. There's a marble down there.
Beautiful.
And on the other side, bright, bright white.
Oh my goodness.
So you've got options.
Lots of options.
Now, one of the things to keep in mind with poinsettias is they need bright light. They do not like a draft, so don't put them beside a window or a door that opens on a regular basis.
Okay.
And one of the things you can do, use your favorite pot holder.
I love this.
Isn't he cute? but there's lots of different ways you can dress up your poinsettia too, so it becomes a really good gift, or it's something that's beautiful centerpiece for your own home.
And even a little bit of greenery too we can utilize.
Absolutely. So above the poinsettias, we've got the Norfolk Island pine, and then a little bit further down the bench, there's the lemon cypress too. So for those of us that are not so poinsettia happy, then there still is a non-Christmas Christmas plant that we can have in our homes too.
I like that. Okay, plenty of gift-giving options as well for the gardener and just really anyone in your life, from toques, mitts, scarves, endless options for gift giving.
Endless options, you got it. Even clothing as well. For us, we try very hard to make sure we've got fashion for real people that fits beautifully. But even in amongst the fashion, because we do believe you need to look good, right? And you also need to decorate well. So if we take a peek at how we've done this particular tree, again, there's no barriers for what you can put in a Christmas tree, right? We've got a frame in here. I've got a lantern from the spring. So maybe this is a lantern that you're pulling from your garage or your shed. We've already looked at some paper up front. And again, a whole bunch of different ideas. So don't be afraid to do something that's a little different in your home. And if you need a hand, come on in and ask. We'll give you a hand.
Perfect. Okay, we are now in the greenhouse where a little bit of warmer season. This will be filled with flowers, but of course it is screaming traditional Christmas.
All about traditional Christmas at this point. And again, indoors, outdoors, there's all kinds of options. Again, certainly ornaments. But we also want to look at some bigger decor ideas, so things you can do either on the floor or on the porch or even in your pots. And I think the viewers might actually recognize the big bell.
Beautiful
so we
bell.
did those on set last year.
Yes.
But there's all kinds of options. And again, you don't be afraid. Do something a little bit different in your tree, in your pots, and really bring out your personality.
Okay, tucked more to the back of the greenhouse here. Beautiful, stunning, massive tree.
This is a 12-footer.
Oh my goodness, it is beautiful. Lots of decor to go with it. We've got some more bells. Again, endless options.
Endless options. And again, we want to present not just Christmas, but winter too, right? So after Christmas, early New Year, you want to take all your bright reds and your golds away, and now the whites come out and the birch comes in. So then you've got something that decor-wise is going to last you till March.
And you mentioned birch. I love birch.
Yes.
Also love these for your planters. They're stunning.
And so whether we're doing birch in pots like this, or we've got tons of options for greens too. And for me, when I build a planter, we'll do that later. You're going to build one.
We will.
It's all about textures. Right, so we've got a whole bunch of different green options, and right now the greenhouse smells absolutely amazing.
It's a big highlight here. Another cute thing that caught my eye before we wrap up, we got a reindeer with boots, and of course, a little Christmas sheep.
A little Christmas sheep.
Oh my gosh. How cute is this?
Aren't they adorable?
Oh my goodness. So literally something for everyone.
You got it. Keep it nice and easy.
Perfect. Tanya, thank you so much for having us.
We'll see you soon.
Take a break, tell you what you need to know. Head over to Benjamin Tree Farm for a night of holiday fun. Create your own Christmas urn filler with one of their pros. All supplies and decor are included with your ticket purchase. There will also be complimentary hot cider and cookies. The event runs tonight from 6 until 8 p.m. Stay with us. Everyone is a little bit happier on this Tuesday because we finally saw some sunshine. It stuck around for most of the afternoon as well, and it makes all the difference in the middle of November.
It really does, and especially when we're not dealing with flurries or extreme wind chill, it makes it a lot more enjoyable outside.
Yeah, I was happy to get out there for a little bit today. It's very nice when you just have a little bit of a layer on, go for a walk. And the pups enjoy it too.
They do. They do. It's not too cold for them quite yet. As we take a live look outside from Waterloo, yes, this is what we can enjoy in terms of that sunset going down 4:55 officially, but we're still getting a nice glow from the earlier sun we saw today. A beautiful, beautiful shot by Dave Pettit out there this evening. So hopefully you get a chance to enjoy that nice sunset. Tomorrow should be a pretty nice day for it too. Mix of sun and cloud is expected before we could see a little bit more cloud develop getting into the back half of the week, which we will get into in just a moment. But looking at our futurecast for the rest of this afternoon into the evening hours, we could see some cloud cover develop on and off. Overnight, we should get some clearing, which will be nice to see too once we get into probably after midnight or so. By 6 o'clock in the morning, some areas potentially could see again a little bit more of that cloud develop. Some areas a little bit more north. Barrie, for example, potentially could be seeing a little bit of snowfall getting into tomorrow morning. But again, mix of sun and cloud for us here in Waterloo Region, London, really much of southern southwestern Ontario expected to see that. Right now, though, temperature-wise, we are dipping down 2 degrees right now here in Kitchener, Waterloo. We did hit a daytime high of 4. We were expected to hit just 3, so lucky for us, got to enjoy 1 degree warmer today. 3 degrees in Hamilton, 4 in Toronto, 5 currently in Sarnia, so slightly warmer there this hour. Overnight, -5 is our expected overnight low, but with that wind chill feeling more like -9 overnight. Partly cloudy conditions and winds getting into the overnight and tomorrow about 15 kilometers an hour. That's what it's expected to be pretty consistently. So tomorrow, mix of sun and cloud expected. That high, 4 degrees in store for tomorrow. And then pretty much seasonal when it comes to our daytime highs and lows, or at least close to seasonal for this time of year. Our record high, though, 19.5. That's what we saw back on this day in 2016. And yes, that sunset, as we mentioned, 4:55, so 5 minutes before 5 o'clock in the afternoon officially. And that sunrise shortly before 7:20 in the morning officially now. Over the next few days, as we said, mix of sun and cloud in store for tomorrow. And again, hopefully we get to enjoy a nice, beautiful sunset. But you do have outdoor plans. Tomorrow might be a good day to take advantage of that high of 4 degrees, like we mentioned. Slightly warming up for your Thursday and Friday. But again, this is when we could start to see a little bit of that cloud start to develop. And to end off the week, we could see a chance for a little bit of wet weather before, at this point, the weekend looking pretty good. Possibly mix of sun and cloud with a little bit of sunshine.
Okay, here's what is trending today. A beloved community festival is saying goodbye after 15 years. Organizers making the announcement today, Riverfest Elora is shutting down. They say they explored every possible path forward, but ultimately financial and economic pressures forced their hand.
Riverfest started as a backyard fundraiser in 2009 and evolved into a 3-day event featuring artists like City in Color, Blue Rodeo, Our Cows, The Sheepdogs, Walk Off the Earth, Carly Rae Jepsen, and the Glorious Sons.
Organizers say they want to thank the Riverfest team, volunteers, artists, and the community for their support over the past 15 years, and they will be in contact with people who purchased early bird tickets for 2026 to discuss the refund process. That's too bad because such a great festival, right?
Yeah, we were there live this past year, so it was a really exciting one to take in. So quite unfortunate to hear that.
And of course, they're thanking all the volunteers. 600 volunteers make that happen every year. So too bad to see it go.
Yes, very unfortunate.
Okay, stay with us. We have more coming up next. But before you go, we'll tell you what you need to know. Check out Remix Swing for their free country swing open house tonight. Bring your dancing shoes or socks. No partner or experience is necessary.
It's time to build a toy mountain.
Make this holiday season merry for so many kids.
Bring new unwrapped toys to your local Canadian Tire.
All in support of the Salvation Army.
We'll be collecting donations from November 19th to December 24th.
With all donations helping families right here in our community.
Toy Mountain, supported by the Core Group, Goman's Appliances, and the Crack Specialists.
Let's make this the best toy mountain ever.
Visit ctvkitchener.ca for more ways to donate.
Here's the final 5 stories we're following. Foreign trained doctors and opposition MPPs are speaking out against a new policy which they say adds to the healthcare crisis in Ontario.
It will delay and reduce the number of family doctors entering our system at a time when every community is pleading for help.
Last month, the province announced that international medical graduates must complete at least 2 years of Ontario high school in order to be eligible for the first residency match round. Those who do not are moved to a second round, which includes applicants trained in Canada and overseas. A new study on food waste reveals that confusion over best before dates is leading to good food being thrown out. The study from Dalhousie's Agri-Food Analytics Lab, which was commissioned by Too Good to Go, finds 70% of Canadians understand what best before dates mean. However, 4 in 10 say they throw food away past that date despite it being good to eat. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency says best before are not the same as expiration dates. The popular online game Roblox is making some major changes, including a new chat feature, so kids, teens, and adults will only be able to message people around their own age. The move comes as Roblox continues to face criticism and lawsuits in several countries over child safety issues. The change follows the company's introduction of an age estimation tool. That feature requires players to take a video selfie, which is deleted after it's used to process an age check. Users can still access the platform without submitting a face scan, but are unable to access the chat function to talk with other users. An unexpected food pantry in Windsor is bringing neighbors together after a resident saw a need for it on her street. She says she saw someone digging through her garbage and it pushed her to act. She put out a plastic bin with a simple sign, "Take what you need, leave what you can." What started as a cardboard note a week ago has steadily grown, with the donations filling the container. She's now calling the neighborhood project Belle's Kitchen Cupboard. And finally for us, as we inch towards December, it is beginning to look a lot like Christmas in Waterloo. This morning, crews moved this blue spruce from its former home on Crestwood Avenue in Kitchener to the Uptown Square. The city of Waterloo says this tree was meant to be, as it has everything they were looking for.
The family was looking to get rid of it and had reached out and got it in our hands, and it came out. It was a perfect tree this year, shape, form, everything like that.
The tree lighting ceremony is planned for December 5th at 7 p.m. Can't wait to see that. That's when you really feel like the holidays are truly right around the corner. We'll leave it there. Tony Grace has your next local news at 6. For now, over to CTV National. Have a great night, everyone.